All right, I'm going to take you to sort of show you a couple things. We're doing a walkthrough of this client's sprinkler system, and we've already spotted a couple things. So come here. They put up this fence. This is very common. People put up these fences and they'll clip sprinkler lines. So if you look down here, you can see how this line was clipped, which is going to be obviously a problem, right? But also come over here and take a look at this. Over here, we have a leak that's happening right here because it probably wasn't blown out early enough, and they probably got a crack in their copper piping, and they tried their own fix to try to stop the leak from happening, but it's still leaking. So that's going to be an issue there too. So we're going to see what else we find as we go. All right, if you look at this sprinkler right here, you can see how it's missing its cap, the top, and now there's a whole bunch of dirt that has gotten into the head, and it's only going to break that head down more. We also got some leaking water that's now rolling into the driveway, so it's just water that's not going where it's supposed to be. So we're going to flag that head. This is the most common head that gets replaced because it's in the corner of the driveway in the street, so salt gets in and it just sort of breaks down the head. Let's keep going. We got another head here that is unfortunately leaking, and these are just older heads, and you can see how it's pooling water around the head and causing it to sort of spew, which will kill the grass around the head and make that grass become just sort of a soggy little mess. And the head is still turning and it's still throwing water out, but you got to think through the fact that you're paying for all this water that's pooling here and it's not going out there. So these are the kind of heads that you should be replacing. We're going to walk this line and look at this head down here. Come here. Look at this. This head's doing the same thing, just sort of pooling water right here. We don't want that. You're paying for that water and it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. And then down here, you got this one here. This one's really, really bad. You know, you're losing a ton of water, and you can see how it's been just sort of turning into moss rather than, we got all this moss that's growing and not grass, and that's because of how much water has been spewing around the head, which means that head should be replaced. So, yep, we'll keep going. All right, let's see what we got here. Check it out. That's not gonna work. We knew that was there, didn't we? So let's go turn it off. All right, we're gonna fix this leak here. It's a little bit muddy, but it has to be fixed in order to find out if we have anything else broken. This one here is going to be the easy fix. The one that's gonna stink is the root job, which we're gonna tack next. All right, we're gonna start in on the fun one, which happens to be this tree and the root, which is right here. This one is gonna be some work. That's all root. This is gonna be fun. All right, we're finally getting to the problem. We found the sprinkler that just was not popping up, and that was causing water to leak. But then down here, you can see we got our saddle that goes into the pipe, and you can see how the saddle is actually cracked right here. So there is a little piece that got cracked, causing a little bit of leaking to come out here. So we're gonna have to replace the saddle, and then I think we should be good. You always want to check, make sure everything's good, but it's looking. If you look at these roots, I got a love-hate relationship with roots, as they're really, really fascinating. But these kind of roots actually are fairly easier to work with because they grow off of the tree and they sort of just do a straight line. They're not doing all the wrapping that some other trees do. So as they are a pain, you can see we got a lot of them there. But it's they're a little bit easier because you just got to cut through them and then get down to the problem. Now we just got to fix it and we should be good. All right, well, we finished another job well done. Want you to know that we do have some things that you can find on our website at All the Buzz Sprinklers. We have a free PDF on best practices for watering times, along with some online courses that we have put together. So why don't you head on over to our website and go take a look. allthebuzzsprinklers.com.